Okay. Okay, Mamre Chafei, Purim. Move over Shem Arizal, Yom Kippurim, Perusho Kippurim. Hanush Yom Kippur remain Purim. Okay, Purim, Yom Kippur is something like Purim. Zui Aram, I speak alone. This is enough to let us know. B'chtei Shnei Dar Kosher Purim, to know the value of Purim. At Smuso Yom Kippurim Yom Slichum Mechila. The essence of Yom Kippur is a day of forgiveness. She'ain bo lo kino v'lo sina v'lo tachlis. No jealousy, no hatred, no competition. In which there's love and brotherhood and friendship. Big Sarah, in short, all bad stuff is negated by a person on that day. To the point that Chazal said, usually they're so great that the Yetzirah itself turns into a good, it turns into a defense attorney. He becomes a lawyer al Klal Yisrael, Melamed Zchus Lahem, and there's Melamed Zchus on us. Commotion Muva Barosh, B'Pirkei Rabbi Lezer. Yeshcha Amachak Melech Lashoyis. The Sultan says you have nationwide which are like angels. Vayim Baramban Bebir and Yon Soyla Zozel. The Ramban, very famous Ramban, which is very difficult, about the Soyla Zozel. Shaydei Kach, but whatever, however, the Soyla Zozel works. By the Soyla Zozel, Yetzer Nasa Praklicha Klal Yisrael. The Yetzer becomes the lawyer for Am Yisrael. Ubito Yetzer Alo Zui Madregas Lasi level. The negation of the Yetzer is the level of the eventual future. K'mach Chasar Ramban partially tzavim. Apostle Gamal Shem Lochecha Eslavavcha. Shel Asi Lo Yabito Yetzer. Yom Kippur is like a miniature Bito Yetzer. Vayim Edas Tmunos Lo Ramchal. That which we distinguish between the negation of the Yetzer, and the Yetzer turning from good to bad, which seems to be the same thing. Right? It's not enough to say that Yetzer ceases or desists temporarily on Yom Kippur from functioning. Why do we have to say it has to turn into good? It says the Yetzirah is actually a level in a person of something which obviously has a positive aspect to it. Main said over study, it's not like something tangential, which is just a nuisance. And by one Rishon where the Yetzirah was negated prior to that the sin. The Yetzer was negated before the sin, but it wasn't that it didn't exist. It didn't become good. It still tried to get Aramisha to sin, but from a different angle, from outside, so to speak, opposed to from inside. Had there concern. He had a shortcoming, a lack of something. It was not perfected. When he says that eventually it's going to be like Adam before the sin, he means actually higher. So eventually we're going to be completely sholim. In other words, above and beyond what Adam Rishon was. And the Chazal say about Yom Kippur that the day itself causes all the advantages of the day. So eventually, just like Yom Kippur, the Yetzer turns to good, and that it becomes our defense attorney. So too, eventually, Yetzer is happy to well, actually, it's still about Yom Kippur. Okay, Yom Kippur Kippurim, Yom Kippur. Okay, so far so good. Well, actually, before we go further, so what he's saying is that I think we need some elaboration. What he said. The Gemara says in Sukkah that in the eventual future the Yetzirah is shechted, but the Zohar's lashon, which is not a contradiction, says the Yetzirah is bleached, it's whitened, and the idea is really the same because when you shech an animal, you can eat it, right? You can actually derive benefit from it. So the Yetzer Hara is sublimated, and the idea is that the Tzaddik says very often, "Ilav Yetzer Hara." The quote from the Zohar also: "Ilav Yetzer Hara leishtaka chamidu d'oraisa." Not for the Yetzer Hara, there'd be no the love and drive for Torah either. So the idea of the Yetzer Hara becoming something good, not just not just being batel, but actually being uplifted. That's this idea of Lasi Lava, which even Adam Arishon didn't have, because the Yetzer Hara at the time of Adam tried to get him to sin, external from the outside, but tried to get him to sin. The Yetzer Hara eventually, the emotions which the Yetzer Hara represent, eventually will be able to be used fully in order to bring about higher madrigas and channeling that emotion the same shaman. Okay, so that's I think what he's saying, somewhat more tersely. Now he says, because of Shem Arisa Shem Kippur Kippurim Shem Yono Shapurimu Min Yono Shem Kippur so Shapurim Avasabrios that is Bata Kina Vasina. Same thing like Yom Kippur. He's saying must be that there's no jealousy, hatred, rak abba b'sholom, or we love and peace. Yes, sharui Israel will be in effect in Am Yisrael. Then Yom Mishlach Manas Yisrael to have this shalom. Amir Bakamara to have a mechalpas to do sayah hadadeh. I think it's Rabbi and Rabbi Zera. We used to exchange their students with each other. Pay a chosabrashi zelchem zev purim shoshana zuv v'shniya soi chaveiro imo. Each year they would go to the other guy for their purim. So the bikshu al zeh ech yotzi de yechovas mishlach manas b'ofen zeh. So how they yotzi shlach manas? It says that the yotzi not just sudas purim, but also shlach manas. What do you mean? Each one only gave every other year. So how are the yotzi shlach manas? So he says. So he brings down the chiddush b'zeh the Bach has a chiddush. We don't pass like this, but it's a very interesting idea. Since the whole idea of shlach manas is be rejoice with those who you love and those who are your friends. And bring among them love and brotherhood and friendship. If you have the suda with your friend, they're in the simcha and a good heart, and they're having their party together. So in other words, you get to even though you don't do the technical the shlach manas, but you get the advantage, and therefore it's as if you did shlach manas. And the primary mitzvah is to send the shlach manas to somebody who you have some friction with, and you have some reason to dislike him. You have to send 2 portions. It should be significant. They should be appeased. Whereas Matanas 1 portion per one person is good enough. Per person is good enough. Only a poor person will be appeased even with one measure. In short, the fundamental principle of these mitzvahs, I guess both Yom Kippur and Purim, is that is enhancing love. Purim, we can feel this. We can feel this. Purim mashpia tangibly. Purim mashpia shefa shabracha l'klal Yisrael. Purim, there's a flow of bracha to Am Yisrael. Shav sakinas ish me'ehu. There's a cessation of the jealousy of each other. Baglu medani menachim. The divisiveness between brothers is negated. Yom Purim machak al kol zeh. Purim is an eraser for this. V'emashir Kippurim rak me'ein Purim. So Yom Kippur is only like Purim. So Yom Kippur who adayim makom kitru gadol b'arei yetzer. There's still a great place for the Yetzer Hara to prosecute. The more I could say, big deal. An old day in base medrash, but it's going to be field of kedusha, and they're involved in davening and holiness. It's not so astonishing that they don't sin. Let them try and open their stores. Be involved in commerce. And let's see that there won't be kinam sinah. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu made Purim a weekday, but he gave it the necessary tools in order to demonstrate that the Satan's taina is not correct. It's like the word comes Shem Savo Bito Yetzer after we Yom Chol. It's even though it's a weekday. Yom Shalchil V'Shasiyo Mekach U'Memkar. Eating, drinking, commercial activity. So in Kippur, when it's easy, so to speak, is only akin to Purim when it's much more difficult. Everybody can feel this on his own. Who may mishloach monas makabel to elis yosem yashar chet. Wow. Okay. If Yerucham mishloach monas, we're in a very high madrega. The more than the al chet. Avai shal chet lo yifog rishmon motzei yom. We hope that the taste of the al-chet won't dissipate by the end of the Yom Kippur, of the last Pas Havdalah. But Shlach Manas Efshei Shpilav Al Meshach Shonim Rabbos. Shlach Manas between two right people, that can cause have an impact for generations. Dinei Apurim Kulam Em Yisrael Ma'in Zeshel Ava B'Torah. Laws of Purim are all based on this concept of love and negating Ra. Called Poshid Yad Nostimur. That's why anybody extends their hand to take tzedakah, you give him. They invoke him, but don't check him out. And not only that, I did not know this. This is halacha, but maybe it is. That if you can't find Jewish poor people, go find non-Jewish poor people to give to extend to Purim. And obviously that gives us this capacity to extend to matter. Person has to be happy on Purim to the point that he does not know between Or Haman and Baruch Mordechai. Okay, so then according to this, we have to understand the other halachas point. He says that this. Okay, fine. So Shvach Manas we understand, right? That's the Baruch Mordechai. What about the Or Haman? How does that fit into it? Okay, so I think we'll stop here for today, and we'll continue with this next week, Mr. Shen.
Very good.
Okay, that's a good piece.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, very nice.
Take care.
Have a good night. Take care.